Seeing this guy just drive a Dodge just makes me freaking happy. Here's Kurt Busch's 2011 AAA Dodge Charger. Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, back with another NASCAR Diecast review, and yes, it's a Dodge. Ooh, yeah, 2011 Kurt Busch AAA Insurance Dodge Charger. Oh my lord. I freaking love the Dodge Charger days. This was 2011. This was the second to final year for the Mopar in the Cup Series. And I tell you what, man, besides that zombie Dodge I think Mike Harmon Racing had for years on years, this was one of the final Dodges to ever be on the track. And this, is, of course, was final year for Kurt Busch over at Penske. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this 2011 Kurt Busch Dodge Charger out of the box. Here she is, folks, right out of the good old box, and good God Almighty, is this diecast absolutely stunning. Gen 5 2011 Dodge Charger Kurt Busch, baby. Wow. So this is back to the Penske racing days, and this paint scheme, for whatever reason, kind of reminds me of the Jeremy Mayfield 12 car days. But I tell you what, man, love this paint scheme, and it looks so good on a freaking Dodge too. So this was Kurt Busch's final year for Penske, of course. In 2010 he drove the 2 car. In 2011 he hopscotched and added another deuce to the door. But wow, man, what a cool paint scheme. You know, the red, the blue, it's like a deep blue, right? A very deep blue. Got a white hood on the car. Absolutely awesome design. This paint scheme, you know, it's changed just very slightly, you know, maybe just one little thing here or there. But this paint scheme is still very alive here in 2020, which is really cool to think that a paint scheme can survive that long. That's kind of crazy. Of course, you got a little bit of a oopsie right there on the A decal, a little bit of a nudge right there. So the whole hood of the car is painted white. You got a little bit of a stripe that kind of shoots across like a bonnet, like a seat belt. That's what it is a freaking seat belt. Got Pennzoil right there, Charger. I love how the front valence right here, everything kind of meets in the middle, and then you have the Charger logo right there with that little bitty outline around it. Looks very good. So you got the 22 right there. You got Dodge. I love that. Awesome freaking diecast. And you know, this really takes me back to NASCAR the game 2011, driving the 22 car for good old Kurt Busch. But wow, man, beautiful freaking race car. So you got the Sunoco decal right there. Got the whole front valence, you know, kind of the 89 Pontiac style front nose here, but very smooth. Got that kick out with the splitter. A very sharp looking race car, I gotta say. Very sharp. Go over to the left side of the car. You know, it's the Penske scallops that we all know and love, right? Love-hate relationship with those for many people. But this is back when the Penske scallops were actually kind of revolutionary. This is something very new on the racetrack. Yeah, I do notice a little bit of a skewed up wheel paint there, unfortunately, but that's okay. You got the white Goodyear right there. You got the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series logo. You got the pole logo, which is supposed to be the Coors Light Pole Award. I got Lincoln Welder's Smooth. Got K&N. Got NASCAR Race Car. A little bit of some issues right there, though. A little bit of a crinkled up decal, as well as some paint issues. Got Kurt Busch right there on the name rail. You got Mopar, PPG, Bosch, Snap-on, Mazak. I can't read that one. And I think that says Coca-Cola as well. Got Lennox Tools right there. Got the AAA logo with the Saturn ring just chilling around there. Got the Dodge logo once again. Discount tire. I think this paint scheme will look fantastic. Like the 22 Cup car, Gen 5 2011 with that discount tire paint scheme. I think that would look pretty cool. Shell Pennzoil. And, you know, in 2011, this was Kurt Busch's, I would say, a lot of people thought this was the end of Kurt Busch. Because in 2012, he races for James Finch, drives the 51 car, and then the next year he drives for Furniture Row Racing in the 78 car. A lot of people thought that was the end of the Kurt Busch era, because Kurt Busch was really going downhill there, you know. And we've seen how the 78 car, it was not terrible, but it wasn't exactly a Cadillac, you know what I'm saying? You know, when Truex got that 78 car, in 2014, it definitely changed everything, right? Because he went from an MWR car that's capable of winning races to a 78 car that's, you're lucky to make the top 25 in points at some point. But definitely, when Kurt Busch got the call to drive the 41 car for Stewart-Haas Racing, of course, Kurt Busch is buddies with Tony Stewart. They went back and forth after all the Daytona races, the 2 and the 20 car. And, Tony Stewart kind of threw a dog a bone, so to speak, and really saved his career back in 2014. And, he's still racing to this day. He's not going to be racing much longer, but I tell you what, man, his career was absolutely saved by Tony Stewart, and he made the most of it. He brought Tony Stewart a Daytona 500 championship. I mean, think about that. Stewart never won a 500. Kurt Busch gets that for him. So Kurt Busch gets his 500 because he helped Newman win it in 08, and Tony Stewart, as a owner, gets to hoist the Harley J.O. trophy. I think that's just very cool how that all planned out. Of course, got AAA right there. Join now, AAA.com. We got the 22 Dodge. I like this thin little red stripe on the back bumper there. The whole spoiler is painted blue. It's like just a good dark blue. Penske font. For whatever reason, I just love that font. It just screams motorsports to me, right? Very, very nice looking race car. The red, the blue, the white. I just gotta say, man, seeing this car on a freaking Dodge, just stunning. And you think that this was back in the day, when we seen a Dodge on the track, yeah, the Dodges in 2011 and 2012 were essentially the Pontiacs in 2003, right? There wasn't many of them, but they were there. And we never kind of, oh, Dodge is not going to lead the sport. They'll find another team, yada, yada, yada. And then out of the blue, they say, oh, nope, we're not going forward with the Gen 6 program, even though we already got a concept car made. We're ready to do testing. I think they even tested the Dodge Challenger, or it was the Dodge Charger, but it was the Gen 6 car. It was going to be banging, I tell you. And they got the car made. They got it all approved and all that good jazz. And then they pull out a NASCAR. Of course, Penske went over to the Ford camp back again like they did back in 2002, but it's just like, it's really remarkable how I don't think a lot of people really appreciated Dodge being in NASCAR, and looking back, they're still not in the sport, which is a shame because NASCAR needs that fourth manufacturer, in my opinion. So you got the 22 right there, the red and the white, very sharp. Go over here to the deck lid, and I feel like it's missing something here. You got the AAA Saturn looking logo right here. There's no wording or anything, which could be a little bit of like just a modern paint scheme design, but no logos or just one logo, but no wording. But I just gotta say, man, year after year after year after year, we see the AAA car, right? And it's Joey Logano. It's the same paint scheme, the same scallops, yada yada yada. But this paint scheme on a Gen 5 car looks so much better, right? Especially with that Dodge logo on the front. It's like it's an entirely different paint scheme. Who knows what the heck we'll be reviewing next? Maybe it'll be a Matt Kenseth diecast, or maybe it could be a Kevin Harvick diecast. Who knows? Make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the new content right here on Diecast Buffet. With all that being said, folks, have a great one. Stay humble. Diecast Buffet signing off.